Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Pickup Games. I am the Buggernut. I have an actual name, don't worry. This is just what I go by online from Marvel Snap and probably a few other games. I'm known as other things in other games, but that doesn't matter. Today we're going to be playing Marvel Snap. I'll probably be making a lot of these videos. I plan on streaming Marvel Snap. Don't mind my crappy background removal. Can you even see my hand? Yeah, look at that. Ooh, there it is. I need to get a green screen one day. I'm just using the standard filter. It's not the best in the world, but it gets the job done. Anyway, I'll be going over how to play the game a little bit while we play. But before we start, we will go ahead and talk about the deck that I'm going to be playing. So first off, before we start, I am not playing a very good deck. I'm playing a discard deck, which is a pretty popular style. However, I'm using cards that people generally do not use in the discard style. Most notably the Helicarrier and Black Cat. Just to go over quickly what some of these cards do. Blade is a 1 mana or 1 energy, 3 power card. Whenever he's played, he discards a card from your deck. Then we have Morbius, who gets stronger per card that's discarded. Swarm, if he's discarded, he creates copies of himself that cost 0. Colleen Wing, she discards the lowest cost item from your hand. Lady Sif will go ahead and discard the highest cost. Swordmaster will discard a random card. Black Hat is, she was recently buffed. She was a 3 energy, 6 power. She's now 7 power. She's considered a not very good card. I kind of like it for this deck because I just hope for big Hela plays or big Ghost Rider plays. I'll explain that in a second. If she is in your hand at the end of your turn, you discard her. So if you draw her before turn 3 or if you draw her at an inoptimal turn, she's going to get discarded. Which is actually a good thing whenever you get to people like Ghost Rider, who whenever you reveal him, he brings back one of the cards that you discarded to this location, which means he can grab the Black Cat. It's also good for Hela, which I'll show Hela in a second. Dracula is a 4 energy 0 cost, 0 power. However, at the end of the game, he's going to discard a random card from your hand. He's going to gain that much power. Hopefully by the end of the game, the only cards that are left in your hand are something that's pretty big. Hopefully not Hela. Hela is a 6 energy, which is the most amount of energy you can have in the game generally under normal circumstances. 6 power, however, on reveal, she plays all the cards that you've discarded this game. She also has a really cool animation. Apocalypse is one of the bread and butters of the deck. He's 6 energy, normally 8 power. However, every time he's discarded, he comes back to the hand with 4 more power. And then finally, the reason why I built the deck along with Ghost Rider, I've recently unlocked Ghost Rider and the Helicarrier. Haven't really got a chance to play with them. The Helicarrier is another 6 mana card with 10 power. However, you rarely want to play it. What it does is, whenever it's discarded, it adds 3 random cards to your hand. And random's always fun. Also, it is 10 power, so that means that either if you discard it early enough, Ghost Rider can pull it down, or at the end of the game, Hela can bring it down. And that's just 10 extra power. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's play a few games and see how they go. Okay. Today we're also going to be dealing with the Altar of Death. What will you sacrifice? There's 3 locations per map. A feature location has a 40% chance of popping up in a map. The Altar of Death, when you play a card here, destroy it to gain 2 energy for the next turn. The deck I'm playing does not work well with this. No, I like to have big plays that take up multiple locations. I should be playing a destroy deck. I'm not gonna. So let's have fun. I'm not playing for rank, like I'm bronze rank. I decided I'm playing for fun right now. If I wanted to be ranking up, I'd be playing like, Lockjaw or Galactus, or yeah, probably those 2, or my destroy deck even. But I want to play this one, so let's get going. So each turn, 1 location reveals. The first location is the cloning vats. When you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. I have start off with 1 energy. I have no 1 energy cards in hand, so I can't play anything right there. The second one is Kunlun. When a card moves here, it gains 2 power. There's a lot of movement cards. I don't like movement decks myself, so go ahead and play a Morbius here, because it's going to add another Morbius to my hand. Scorpion is one of the most popular cards played. He, on reveal, makes all cards in your opponent's hand 1 power or less. So we're going to go ahead and play the Morbius again. We'll go ahead and... You know what? So we're at 3 energy for this turn. If we have +2, we'll be at 5. We don't really need that. We need something with 6, so we'll play Blade safely on Kunlun. And we'll see if he's... we want him to discard the Apocalypse, of all things. Discarding the actually, Dracula would be kind of sucky. Discarding the Swordmaster wouldn't be horrible. We just don't want him to discard the Hela. He discarded my baby Morbius. Yeah, as you play the game, you can unlock different variants of cards. I'm currently using the baby Morbius because it's adorable. Nap in peace. Alright, so we did get a Lady Sif, so she's going to discard the highest card in our hand. That's going to be either Apocalypse or Hela. We're hoping for Apocalypse, but you can never tell with this game. I don't think we need to alter or death her, but we'll go ahead and drop her here in the cloning vats. Get some power up in there. Notice that these Morbiuses are growing per card that I discard, so I discarded 1 so far, he's getting 2. That is both of them that are gaining. So the Apocalypse did discard, so that's good. He's now 11 power. Now the issue with Apocalypse is that he actually does not work too well with Hela. Hela discards, Hela picks all cards that were discarded. Apocalypse is never technically discarded. He's always regenerated. Swarm, on the other hand, even though he comes back to hand at 0 cost, he's still technically discarded. So, yep. We are going to go ahead and we'll play Sif again. We're going to play her first because we want to give her a higher chance of hitting... actually, no, we want to give her a higher chance of hitting Apocalypse, because we don't really care about the other cards in our hand. So we're going to go ahead and play Colleen here. She's going to discard the lowest card in her hand, so she's going to get rid of either the Swordmaster or the Dracula. Then we're going to play Lady Sif. And that's going to discard 2 cards. It's going to bring up Morbius to nice 8. And we're going to either get the Apocalypse or the Hela discarded by Lady Sif. He played Green Goblin. What happens whenever Green Goblin's revealed? It flips to the other side of the field. He did discard the Hela, which kind of sucks. But I'm pretty confident that we have this, because he has to get 6 on this location. That shouldn't be too hard, actually, 6. So we're probably going to lose, so I'm not going to snap. You can bet your rank points in this game. Right now, we're playing for 1. If we go into the final turn, we play for 2. Yeah. But if I snap, I'd be playing for 4 instead, and that's how you rank up in this game. That's also how you lose rank in this game. So I play the Apocalypse middle because it's literally the only place I can play it, because he Green Goblin my final spot in this location. Luckily he didn't have enough power, so I don't even know why he stuck around. Because he knew I had the big Apocalypse. The way you win is by having at least 2 of the 3 locations in your favor. Yeah, so again, I have no clue why he stuck around if he had no chance of winning, because I was going to have to play the Apocalypse somewhere, and I was most likely going to play it in the middle. If there is a tie, so if he would have tied at 17, the difference of 21 to 9 is greater than the difference of 2 to 0, so I would have won. That's a pretty standard game. Nothing really interesting happened. At the end of each game, you collect your cubes, and you get a few boosters. That's how you level cards up. the way that you get new cards in this game is by raising your collection level. I'm currently collection level 2,687. You can see I recently unlocked Captain Marvel. At the end of the game, move to a location that wins you the game if possible. She's 5 energy, 6 power. She's pretty cool. I haven't had a chance. I literally unlocked her right before starting this up, so I haven't had a chance to use her yet. I'll probably make a deck with her soon. It's about every 15 levels you get to unlock one of these. Has a chance of having a card in it. Has a chance to have a variant in it. I think it's like a 40% chance to have a Series 3 card, which I'm currently in Series 3. There's Series 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Series 4 cards are 10 times more rare than Series 3 cards, and Series 5, or I think it's like 100 times more rare. But yeah, or it might actually be 1,000. I'm not 100% sure on that one. You also get boosters. It's always going to be random boosters. So as you see, I have this little red one. That means I can upgrade one card. I have enough credits. You get credits by completing daily missions. You just hit upgrade. I'll go ahead and upgrade this Dr. Doom real quick to show you what the upgrade looks like. Makes the card look slightly better. As you see, Dr. Doom now like breaks out of the card. I gain 1 collection level for doing that. The more you upgrade the card, the more collection level you get. So, like if I upgrade this Red Skull, he's going to upgrade to Legendary, and I get 6 collection levels. However, it does take 300 credits and 30 boosters. I currently have 29 boosters for this Red Skull. But let's go on to the next game. As you see, I go by Pucker now. Carmitage is a pretty interesting location, especially for a discard deck. A very dangerous one. I'm still going to play into it because it's going to be funny. However, Honorville effects happen twice. So that means Blade is going to discard 2 cards in my hand. I have 2 really good options in my hand to discard, because Swarm, what happens whenever he's discarded, he comes back to my hand at 0 cost. And then he still is worth 3 power. The Helicarrier, whenever it's discarded, remember I talked about it before, I get 3 random cards in my hand. So let's see what happens with Blade. He can't discard Sif twice, so. But he does discard her once. Alright, I'm actually going to leave this turn, even though I could play the Swarms, I'm not going to, because I would like for the Swordmaster to possibly hit them. Actually, let's see. Sakar, put a random card from each player's hand here. Alright. So yeah, we're going to play the Morbius middle. Judging by what we get next turn, we may actually play the Swarm and then the Swordmaster on Carmitage. That way we can get the Helicarrier. I am going to play Swordmaster. I am going to leave Swarm in my hand, though. Just because I don't want to definitely discard the Dracula. So we are going to go ahead and leave Swarm in our hand. We're going to discard 2. That's going to buff up the Morbius even more. Let's put 3 cards in our hand. I really love the animation. So it is going to discard this, and then since Black Cat's in my hand and I can't play her, she's going to discard as well, thus buffing my Morbius even more. Okay, so Ghost Rider would be good on Carmitage if it was empty, because the Honor Hill happens twice. What Ghost Rider does is he pulls one of the cards that were discarded to this location. So since I only have 1 spot available, he can only pull 1. So we are going to now fill up the board a little bit. He's going to pull down something here. Yeah, it was the Lady Sif. That's gonna get rid of the Dracula. It's gonna buff Morbius even more. So the opponent snapped. I'm assuming that means that he has a blue Marvel that he's going to play over here. Blue Marvel gives everything +1. So that's going to bring this up to 24. My Black Cat's going to bring it up to 24. I can't play Green Goblin on Carmitage because it's going to reveal twice, meaning it's just going to hop back over. That's going to bring this up to 3. So let's bring it up to 2, 5, so 4. And so the difference, he's probably going to win. Logically, I should retreat, but I'm curious how it's going to turn out. So we're going to go ahead and just finish it off, see if I'm right about the blue Marvel. Oh, it's a Hulk. I still lose. I'm surprised he's running up Hulk and I have a Patriot deck. So Patriot, what he does is all cards with no abilities gain +2 power. Hulk technically has no ability. It's just I'm not used to seeing Hulk in Patriot decks. It's usually much more swarm-based decks, and Hulk is not a very swarmy card. After turn 4, all cards controlled by the player losing here are destroyed. Quicksilver is basically Quicksilver was their answer to no mulligan in this game. People were complaining that they can't guarantee a 1-drop. Well, they made Quicksilver to guarantee a 1-drop. It starts in your opening hand at all times. Let's see. We'll go ahead and play Colleen. She's going to kill Blade off. We'll play into the Hela. Daily Bugle gives me a copy of a card from his hand. So this is really good. So I'm going to play Lady Sif. It's going to kill the Helicarrier. The next turn I'm going to be able to play Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is going to have a chance to either grab the Helicarrier or Blade. Both are okay options. I much prefer the Helicarrier because it's going to be a 9-power card, but Blade is still a 3-power card, thus making Ghost Rider 6 in the area. Can help fill out the board a little bit. So it's not a horrible choice to get Blade, and also Blade's going to discard something else. So if I do get a Morbius, if I end up drawing in a Morbius, it won't be so bad. And then also, if I end up drawing into Hela, it'll make my Hela even better. Which I really hope I draw into Hela soon, because I want to showcase that card's pretty summoning. I wish I owned this card, Thanos. Such a cool card. Whenever you play him, you get the Infinity Stones in your deck, and if you collect all of them, he becomes an 18-power card, and each one does something. It's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and drop Ghost Rider on the Daily Bugle because I don't think we need to fight for Mojo World. I'd fight for Mojo World if I had Hela in my hand. I don't have Hela in my hand. So, but I doubt we're going to lose Hela. Armor has an ongoing ability that keeps people from being destroyed. Alright, Blade destroyed the worst card in my hand. So we'll go ahead and play Morbius there. We'll go ahead and play Swordmaster over here. I only have pretty good options to destroy my hand, so if we do end up drawing Hela last, that's going to be really good. Did not draw Hela. However, I still only have really good options in my hand. I know that he can't take Hela probably, so I'm going to drop Dracula here. What Dracula does at the end of the game, he discards a card from my hand and he gains that much power. So that means I'm going to discard either Destroyer or Thanos. So it's going to gain either 8 or 15. He's snapping. He's pretty confident. He's probably going to drop an Onslaught here. I mean, this is going to become 24. So I would have to get the Destroyer here. 50-50 chance. I'll go ahead and snap for 50-50 because, I mean, I really shouldn't, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Alright. I got the Destroyer. Gives me the win. Yay! Victory! Bop, bop, bop. And so I got 8 cubes that round. Brings me up to close to 8 into silver. I also brought my Apocalypse over the threshold for being able to be upgraded, so whenever I unlock some more credits, I'll be able to upgrade them. And get a bunch of collector's level. Oh, look, actually the missions came in. So, play cards and win matches with a snap. So, hey, I actually just completed one of those matches. You also have your season pass challenges right here. Complete hard daily missions, win a location with 20 or more power. These you can complete throughout the week. These are the dailies. As you can see, 2 more missions are going to refill in about 8 hours. You get 150 credits per one, and then 75 of your season pass track. So let's keep on playing this deck. I actually really like this deck. I didn't like discard decks at first. However, getting Ghost Rider and Helicarrier and Hela have made this a lot more fun. So I do get the Blade. So Hell's Kitchen gave me an extra draw for the turn. Let's draw 1 card from your deck. I'll go ahead and play the Blade. I'm going to hope that he hits the Swarm or the Apocalypse. I want to keep that Hela, but, you know, luck is probably going to hit the Hela. Oh, it hit the Apocalypse. Nice. So, now Black Cat's going to automatically discard from my hand. So he is probably playing a deck based around the Altar of Death, because he's played a Stun Spot first. Sunspot at the end of each turn gains +1 power for each unspent energy. So he's going to gain a bunch of energy by dropping crap into the Altar of Death, and then he's going to really power up that Sunspot. And he's probably going to drop a Deadpool in here, most likely. That's what people have been dropping. Oh, Carnage. Okay. He might not have Deadpool. Deadpool is a Series 3 card, so it's a bit rarer than Carnage. Carnage is a Series 2 card. So we have 3 energy right now, so if we drop 2 Swarms in here, I can actually play my Apocalypse pretty early. We'll drop an Apocalypse next turn. We'll drop a Swarm next turn. Well, no, because we're gonna want the Ghost Rider next turn. Ghost Rider's gonna pull the Black Cat. Yeah, I just don't think we need to utilize the altar is the big thing. So we're gonna hold off. We're gonna let him build up a bunch of energy. Really? He's gonna sacrifice a claw? So he effectively did nothing that turn. Okay, you do you, buddy. So we're actually going to sacrifice one of our Swarms. That way we can do a big old play next turn with a Apocalypse. Ghost Rider is going to pull down, hopefully, he could pull down Swarm. He could pull down Black Cat. We're hoping for Black Cat because she is 7 power. Alright, so let's put 3 rocks in my deck. Rocks are 1 mana, 0 power cards. Okay, see, that's a proper thing, because now Bucky is there, or Winter Soldier, 6 power. Bucky is, whenever you play him, he gets destroyed and he brings out the Winter Soldier instead. It's a much more realistic play. We're going to be greedy. We're going to hope that we hit Apocalypse or Helicarrier. We got a 1 in 3 chance. I'm going to snap on that 1 in 3 chance. Probably going to play with White Tiger here now, or Dr. Doom. He's got to play something with a good battle cry, or good reveal. Ah, damn it, I hit the Hela. Alright, so we're going to drop Apocalypse over here for hopes. He has to... I don't know what he's building up over here, because I don't know what he can play. I mean... If he plays a Dr. Doom, he'll definitely take the middle, but he's not going to win that. Yeah, I don't know what he could play to win. What he set up the Wong for, but we're going to find out. Black Panther. It's been so long since somebody's played Black Panther that I completely forgot about him. Black Panther is whenever you play him on reveal, he doubles his attack power. So he starts off at 4 and then, yeah, 8 and then became 16 because of Wong. Wong, his effect is your on reveal abilities happen twice at this location. I shouldn't have taken the chance on the Hela. I should have just, I definitely shouldn't have done that. I was doing it for fun. To make my final play much bigger. But, you know, that's why I'm bronze rank, because I do stupid stuff like that. Alright, so Black Cat's going to automatically discard. Again, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Actually... Because it's only 1 mana, that would be... No, we're gonna hope that we discard the Dracula over the Ghost Rider. We're sad. This is one of the videos I'm gonna edit out. Unless I win. Okay, so we got Dracula, we got Blade. So Blade's going to automatically discard the Helicarrier. Give me 3 random cards. Alright, so we like our Morbius. So let's put our Morbius over here. Because what happens is we can play Abomination there next turn. I wish it was turn 6 because then I could play them both. However, yeah, we can play Abomination here. Cards with no abilities gain +3 power. He has no ability. It's just he's just a big stats for the cost. I'm a little afraid of what he's going to do, because... So we are going to morph, and then... We're going to see what he has in his hand. We're also going to Swordmaster, because Swordmaster is either going to get rid of She-Hulk, which kind of sucks, or he's going to buff Apocalypse. Either way, Dracula is going to be big at the end of the game. Let's see what happens here. What do I get from you? America Chavez, so I get a 9 power card. Still getting an 8 power Dracula. I don't know what he could draw from his deck to give him. Oh. So yeah, that still puts me ahead. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to be editing this video out. I won. And it was actually because the Helicarrier did me good with the Abomination and the She-Hulk fodder and the Morph. So good job, Helicarrier. You did it. I still haven't got to play Hela, though. I want to play Hela. Let's check our missions. So we did complete one of our missions. Play cards. I should snap more often so that I could try to win with a snap. El Bastardo. Or is it? Alright, we got the Hela. She just has to survive until the end, somehow. Ooh, Shuri's Lab is really good for discard decks. So what Shuri's Lab does is whenever you play a card here, you double its power. And discard decks are already high in power because they have the drawback of discarding cards from your hand. So we are definitely going to see, like, this Swordmaster is going to come out with 12 power. That sucks. This is one of the issues of playing cards on locations before they reveal, because it's really good to not have any cards. You get extra extra energy per turn. Alright, Swordmaster, just don't kill Hela. Kill Lady Sif, we don't need her. Now you can kill Dracula. Actually, more than okay with Dracula dying, because now Ghost Rider is going to pull Dracula down in this location. Oh, okay. Yeah, help me discard my stuff. Thank you. Alright. We're not going to play Colleen, because I don't want to discard anything from my hand. I have my Hela. Even if we lose the game, I want my Hela. So we're just going to pass this turn. Means Dracula's going to suffer a little bit at the end of the game, but oh well. Yeah, they're not my day. Give me good stuff. Okay, so he's probably going to be playing a double dinosaur here. He's playing Collector and Moon Girl. Double Dinosaur, the more cards you have in your hand, the stronger it is. So he's going to have 6 cards in his hand. He's going to be buffed quite a bit. So he's probably going to play it there. I don't have much chance in winning, but I want to play the Hela. Yeah, he snapped. Yeah, he's definitely got the Double Dinosaur. We're going to play a Hela here, because he can only play one of them. I know he's going to play 2. Well, actually, he may play Double Dinosaur here, and he may play a cheap card here, because he figures the Double Dinosaur will be enough. So, because the Mojo World, if you have the most cards, you get plus 100 power. And I've only discarded 3 cards. So yeah, let's play it here. Okay, plays it right. That's very bold. Because now he has to contend with whatever my Dracula discards. And yeah, I win because he played very poorly. Yeah, he should have definitely dropped the Devil Dinosaur in the middle. He had no reason to contest the right. I already had a good bit of power there, and I was going to have a lot more at the end thanks to Dracula, so I don't know why he played there. I mean, I'm also in the bronze ranking right now. I usually sit in high gold, low diamond by the end of a season due to the amount that because I usually only play enough to complete my quest per day. I usually don't play much more than that. However, I'm going to be playing a bit more now that I want to stream it a little bit and make these little videos. But yeah, so look, we get to complete the quest now. I know I said I'm going to play a little more, but I'm literally playing enough to complete the quest right now because I have my Cox communication guy to help fix my internet coming. So you can see I can upgrade 8 cards. So any of these up to here. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the Apocalypse to show you what that looks like. As you can see right now, he's 3D. Ooh, he's coming right at you. Go ahead and upgrade him to animated frame.
Animated.
And that's going to bring me up some. As you see, I got a lot more collection level that time. I get an extra 50 credits. And look at that. You can see in the background now it's like the flames are moving and stuff like that. Apocalypse is a really cool character, one of my favorite characters, so I'm actually excited to be able to play a discard deck now. But that's all that I'm going to do for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, you know, all that normal bullshit of like, comment, subscribe. Is there any type of deck you want to see me play next time? These are all the ones that I have. My favorites include this discard deck now, the HelaCarry deck, and I really enjoy my Taskmaster deck. The Annoy deck is pretty fun too, especially with Hazmat getting recently buffed. But if there's anything you want to see me play, just go ahead and let me know, or you know, let me know who your favorite Marvel character is, and I'll try to build a deck around that if I have the card. I have a good bit of the Series 3, so I have a lot of stuff I can work with. Yeah, have a good day.